Hey guys, today I want to talk about something that will help you when you get stuck creatively. Today I'd like to talk about numbers. Numbers are very important when it comes to music. Numbers are used to identify the note positions within a scale. Numbers are used to measure intervals. We can use numbers to signify the type of chord that we want to use or that has to be played. Numbers can also create chord progressions. Numbers are used for measuring the time in terms of beats per minute in music. They can be used to dictate the interplay between instruments. We use numbers to count, for time signatures. Numbers are really important. But the numbers I want to talk about now are the numbers that are really good for creating rhythmic patterns. Now, rhythmic patterns are a great way to start an idea. Even if we haven't got a key in mind or the scale in mind or the notes we're going to play, just concentrating on the rhythmical part is what drives music forward. So I'd like to create some simple patterns using random numbers. Now, random is the name of the game here, and we're going to pluck random numbers sort of out of thin air. But they're going to be related to time and they're going to be related to certain counting mechanisms. So they're not purely random. We're going to keep it sort of relatively reined in, but we're not going to fall into territory that we're normally used to going into, i.e. we're not going to work with patterns that we know. We want to try and go into something that we don't know, and that way we might kickstart an idea that is very new, or even if it's not going to be a great piece of music, it will certainly serve as a starting point. So this is an exercise to get a starting point from which can grow an idea. So let's give it a go. Okay, I'm sitting at my keyboard now, but I'm not going to play anything because I don't know what to play. I haven't got any numbers down. So the first thing to do is to create some patterns. And I'm going to use a time signature of 4/4, which is going to be very simple. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And within that time signature, I'm going to use 3 different note values. We're going to use quarter notes, which are crotchets. We're going to use eighth notes, which are quavers, and 16th notes, which are semiquavers. So let's start off with the simple one first. Let's do quarter note values, crotchet values, and let's just pick out some numbers. Let's do 1, 3, 4, and let's do 2. Okay, let's take it out of sequence. So 1, 3, 4, and 2. I'm going to write this down, so I need to make a note of everything that I do. So over those 2 bars, it will be emphasized like this. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got this bum, 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 bum. That's the first sort of pattern we can use. That sounds like it could be a bass line or some sort of riff maybe. Don't know at this stage. Let's go and do another one. So that's quarter notes. I'm going to write down quarter notes. So then we're going to do eighth notes. Let's do some more numbers. Let's do 2, 6, 7, 2, 6, 7, 1, 4, 5. Let's write those down. 2, 6, 7, 1, 4, 5. Now, eighth notes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I'm counting 4, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they will be emphasized on, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so forth. So that will do for my eighth notes. Let's go to 16th notes. And as I said, I don't know what this is going to sound like. Please believe me, I'm picking these out at random. They could be any chain of numbers. They will always sort of work because we are adhering these numbers. We're relating them directly to increments of the bar. So they've got very strong values in their own right. So it should work. But how successful any of these patterns will be down to the sound, the tempo which they're played at. And obviously the numbers themselves. So hopefully they'll work out, certainly with an idea. We'll start with an idea. Let's do 16th notes. Let's do 1, 4, 6, 9, 10. I better write this down. 1, what did I say? 1, 4, 6, 9, 10. Let's do 12, 16. So now with 16th notes, whereas like 4, 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. 8th notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 16th notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got quicker values, so we're going to slow this down. So they will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now that's obviously going to be something like a percussive pattern, I imagine. Perhaps something like a hi-hat, I don't know. Let's do another one, another 16th bar. We'll do that over 1 bar. Let's do 1 over 2 bars now. Let's do 4, 6, 7. Let's do 7 again and 11 in the next bar, about that, 4, 6, 7. Let's add 1 more. Let's add a 3 in there, why not? Let's try and so we've got 4 beats in the first bar, 2 beats in the second bar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now these don't make a lot of sense right now. We need to actually attach them to something. So we know it's in 4/4. Let's pick a scale. I always say when people start out doing things like this, it's an exercise. Make it simple. And I think Dorian is always a good mode. It's not as somber as minor. It's not as bright and happy and cheerful as major. It's a good sort of groovy sort of template that works for a multitude of musical styles. So we're going to pick with D Dorian. We're going to use the notes of D Dorian, just white notes on the piano. So you'll be able to follow what I'm doing. You can try this at home as well. And let's see what we've got.
Okay, here's the Dorian scale in the key of D. Let's give the notes some numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And for the first pattern I will construct a bass line using the scale tone numbers of 1, 3, 4 and 7. These are solid Dorian tones that should provide a platform for the other parts to sit on top. Now if I take scale tone number 7 and bring it down below the root, I will have 1, 3, 4 and 7 below, which should sound like this. So with a click track, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's the MIDI information of the bass part. Boom, 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 boom. Now for my next part I have to use quavers, which are 8th notes, and the numbers are 2, 6, 7, 1, 4 and 5. So I'm going to use some simple root position triads that live naturally in the D Dorian scale. So I'm going to start with an F major chord, followed by D minor, C major, with C and D in the bass to add some support to my original bass line. So let's bring in the metronome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this is what the 8th note pattern looks like in the editor. I'm going to assign the 16th note sequence of 1, 4, 6, 9, 10, 12 and 16 to a hi-hat pattern. And this is what it looks like in the editor. The final sequence of 16th note numbers will be used to create another musical part. I have already worked out this part and will now play it for you using a metronome set to 16th note values. This would normally be impossible to play live, counting the metronome, because it's so fast. But once you've developed a feel for the pattern, it becomes much easier to play in time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And here's what it looks like in the editor. I have assembled the patterns in the order in which they were created into a simple arrangement to see if the ideas work together. I haven't changed or modified the beat positions in any way. I have fattened up the bass by combining a synth and a clav, which also have my voice doubled an octave below using a pitch transposer. Okay, let's have a listen. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. We can always improve things by changing sounds, but we'll keep things as they are and see if we can expand the arrangement. I have messed around with a few ideas and committed everything to audio, which you now see in front of you. A lot of time can be spent searching for the right kind of sounds, but I didn't want to spend too long as this is just an exercise. Up here is all of the MIDI information. You may recognise the shape of the original arrangement. I have stretched it out and added some drums and some other parts. Okay, let's hit play and see what we've got.
Okay guys, I had fun doing that and I hope you give it a go as well. The great thing about this sort of exercise is that I could throw the same numbers down tomorrow and I'll probably come up with something completely different. So it's really worth giving yourself these sort of exercises to do on a regular basis. It really does get your creativity going and you'll probably surprise yourself. So thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.